Welcome to the dojo in Crocozuna Productions. As I promised, we're gonna do part 2 for 2 separate videos. It's kind of like filming part 2 and 3 of sequels due to monetary concerns. So I'm going to do both the part 2 for the unboxing of these kote, which I actually tried out today during practice. And so far, the break-in period has been pretty short, as stated on the websites. I'm very impressed by that. I'm also still liking the narrower fit in the top area, and again my dislike for that squared off thumb. But the number one feature that I've enjoyed so far is still the deerskin palms. They've already allowed me to truly get a better feel for what I'm doing, and I will probably create a follow-up to these, because a lot of reviews take place after the unboxing, and we don't really take a look at this down the road. And the other thing I plan on doing is to use these during the upcoming fall tournament season. So, I'm going to make some put this through all the tests, except testing, because I can't test for a while yet. The other follow-up that I'm going to do, since we're saving money by making one video, I have my associate Steve Walker with us today, who is an excellent Motodachi. You saw that I posted a video on Tenouchi. And that was, just me in my basement going over some principles. And if we want to review some of those, one of the main things I talked about was to almost be in like a prayer position and to flick the shinai forward. Now, how does this work in regular application? Number one thing that we are going to have to do is to actually take a proper step. Kendo always begins with footwork. Now, we're going to start with kote, actually. Kote is where Tenouchi is more easily shown. So as I take a step, I use that same flicking motion that I demonstrated in part 1. Again, as I take a step, I flick forward the Tenouchi. Did that hurt? No. But it did impact adequately for a kote. Now we're going to do meuchi. Meuchi, we'll get a little bit, we'll get our distance, and I'm going to do fumikomi. I'm going to do fumikomi, but the concept is still the same. We're going to flick the wrists forward. Just like I demonstrated in my basement, we're going to flick the shinai forward. Now, if we have that hammer grip that I was trying to discourage, hammer gripping, instead of holding from the side, thumbs forward, we're hammer gripping. It's very difficult to get a proper Tenouchi in. So we want to grip, as I showed you in part 1, grip from the sides, thumbs are facing forward, and as we step in, flick. We want to flick forward, so as we step in, Tenouchi, flick forward. Now, the most underutilized Tenouchi is on the do. For some reason, a lot of people think, Tenouchi is only for kote or for men, and for do, we just smash. It's not the case, right? You want to get a nice, clean do. You don't want to just say, even when he's in kamae. Now, how many of you have seen this before? Even when he's in kamae, Do you like it when that happens? No. Me neither. I'm sure Amy, who is our cinematographer today, is also shaking her head, saying that is something very unpleasant. So for Tenouchi on do, it's the same thing. We step forward and then Tenouchi, the same flicking motion from the wrist. Just like I was doing with the praying, wrist dropping, except this is taking place at an angle. Taking place in an angle, again, up, and then Tenouchi. That way, the do will impact not only properly, but, as Steve is probably appreciative of, accurately. So you don't want to have, Tenouchi for kote, Tenouchi for kote, and Tenouchi for men, but then not have it, then for do, we just swing away. No, all three are going to be the same. So even for do, you want to have Tenouchi. Very important. And I almost guarantee you that once you start being aware of having Tenouchi for do as well, your efficiency will improve. You won't miss as much. You'll get that nice cracking sound that the referees like at tournaments, and you'll definitely see an improvement. So building on part one, once again, make sure you have the correct step, kote, Tenouchi, have that flick. Then also for men, the wrists are pushing forward, not just straight into his face. Very important to have Tenouchi. And the biggest takeaway that I want you to gain from this is on the do, you want to have that Tenouchi. Thank you for watching, and as always, please like and subscribe.